Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the Neca Kenner Classic Vasquez, Space Marine Vasquez. Now this figure came out was unveiled on Alien Day, which was 4/26 of this month, or last month. But this figure was only available through the Neca store, which I have linked below, and it's a Kenner, and it's an updated from the original Kenner version of Vasquez. Now here's a good look at the packaging. You have that awesome classic Kenner vintage style packaging. It was the Neca logo, as if it was the Kenner logo. There's nothing really on the side. Here's the back of it, which I find really strange because most of the classic ones have like a small trading card up here, but instead they have just the regular classic figures, and was also available. And in the bottom we have the credits to the people who created this figure. So this is about it for the packaging. So now I'll be right back while I open this thing up, but now I'm gonna show you some pictures of how the original Kenner figure of Vasquez looked like. Alright, I'll be right back. And welcome back. As from the images, you can tell that Vasquez used the original one came with a giant freaking backpack of death, but in this version we only get the figure. And what I heard was that during the Kenner release line, Vasquez was the only one that actually came with a pulse rifle. That she was the only figure to come with it, and there was no better way than to add a pulse rifle. Now, what's unique about this pulse rifle is that it's actually just new. By new, I mean that it doesn't have any no like scratches, details. It's just like very bright. It's almost like a lime green color. It's new, no small details to it. And I have the other pulse rifle from the Battle Damage Alien and the Hicks 2-pack. As you can see, there is a real difference, which is pretty cool to have variety. Just can't wait for that accessory pack to come out. And then the knife, which is a neat bonus. I do have the Contra figure knife. It is a different version. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's a different knife that we have now, besides the blue Contra that I have. And the knife can be stored in the little holster that she has on her leg, like so. It is a snug fit, it won't fall out or anything. Like, it's gonna be a real snug fit, so there you go, bam! And the figure itself. The figure itself, I've seen pictures of the Vasquez from Aliens, and unfortunately I could not get her during my long hiatus, but this figure is actually nice. It does almost have the appearance of the original one. She has the blue bandana, a nice face sculpt, and I'm surprised that this figure is really clean. She has her dog tag sculpted on her small cross necklace, the red tank top, black pants, and the black gloves. She has a lot of articulation. Almost reminds me of the Ripley figure. She has a ball jointed head, a swivel in the abdomen, a ball joint in the arm which can swivel around, a little swivel in the elbow joint, elbow articulation, a wrist articulation. She has a swivel on the legs, also a waist swivel. We got knee movement and ball joints at the ankles. Twist a little bit with a little bit of swivel on the ankles, and she has two peg holes on the bottom. Let me try to focus in, and a bunch of stuff that belongs to the both Neca and Fox, and made in China. So it's time for comparison, folks. Next to an alien egg from last year's 426 Loot Crate. Here is Vasquez with the Craig Windrix figure from Series 2. Right next to the Xenomorph from Series 1, which literally stands over her. Right next to the Elder Predator. And right next to one of the Contra figures. Another thing to know, her hands that she used to grip the rifle, it's not that good trying to grip the knife. Like, she can grip it. You can put it in her arm, in her hand that's supposed to hold the trigger, but if you try to move it around too much, it's just gonna fall right through. But I think that's the problem with some NECA figures that have a knife. I just wish that they include like some extra one that could grip the knife well, but yeah. Alright, now Vasquez, I think this figure is really nice, but in my honest opinion, you could go 50-50 on it. I got it from the NECA store for $24.99 plus shipping. It came out to $33.48. And Vasquez, you could either pass or not pass, but for me, since it came out on Alien Day, I just had to get her. But after seeing the figure, it's 50-50 on me. So if you want to get her, get it. But I hope we get more classic Kenner figures with some of the crazy accessories. I mean, it would be cool if they would include like the backpack of death. Which also raises a question about, what is this in the back? Maybe a plug? I don't know, but maybe it was meant to have the backpack, but maybe in production they decided to scrap it. But overall, this figure is really nice. Like I said, link to the NECA shop will be in the description down below if you guys are thinking of purchasing it. And I guess this is it. Alright. This is Ricardo Martinez signing off. And hopefully I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.